Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Put out a little bit of something earlier, with Nikki and them. Lil Wayne. If you want to go ahead and check that one out, go ahead and feel free to. Today though, we have Token and Ren. So Token is a young cat that has been making music for a couple years now. And Ren, not as much on the younger side, He's still a young guy though, a young grown man, beautiful voice, beautiful talent with the guitar. And Rubio actually put us on to Ren a little while back, and we haven't reacted to Ren just yet. But Dingus decided to suggest What Does Your Love Look Like, official music video by Token and Ren. Okay, so without further ado, I just want to say like, share, subscribe. Hope everybody's day is going well. Have a seat. Yes, have a seat. Sit your ass down. Let's get into this one. Let's do it.
I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be.
My man started right away. So you hear the little guitar in the back. That's Ren on the right, and then Token, I'm sure, is gonna be doing the rapping here.
Not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like?
Okay, he said, I try to change you.
Just what I should be. I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be.
I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. I think sometimes we change for other people, right? I'm not right for you, but I'm just like what I need to be, So I feel that. I could definitely relate to that. I like that. I'm not right for you, but I'm just who I should be.
You try to change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like?
Okay.
As much as I do wanna love you, I feel like we're speaking two different languages. Your house had the gate and mine had instigated, so that's the environment we feel safer in. You thought it was crazy how long that it took me to tell you I love you, like that was the weirdest. I only heard Dad say I love you with Mom in the room when he went back to singing his lyrics. So
Okay, hold on.
I feel like we're speaking two different languages. Yeah.
As much as I love you and you tell me that you love me, I still feel like we speak in two different languages. Okay.
Like, what does your love look like? As much as I do wanna love you, I feel like we're speaking two different languages. Your house had the gate and mine had instigated, so that's the environment we feel safer in. You thought it was crazy how long that it took me to tell you I love you, like that was the weirdest. I only heard Dad say I love you with Mom in the room when he went back to singing his lyrics. So how could you blame me, cause you always choose to. You always choose to. You wanna know where I'll be at all the time, but that's not what I'm used to. Not what I'm used to. You knew where your dad was at work or he's home when he's taking the load up. I didn't know where until 1:24 the day I got that phone call, and I let the phone drop. I'm trying to.
Okay, so he might be talking to his mom here. I don't even think this is significant.
Like that was the weirdest. I only heard Dad say I love you with Mom in the room when he went back to singing his lyrics. So how could you blame me, cause you always choose to. You always choose to. You wanna know where I'll be at all the time, but that's not what I'm used to. Not what I'm used to. You knew where your dad was at work or he's home when he's taking the load up. I didn't know where until 1:24 the day I got that phone call, and I let the phone drop. I'm trying to be my best to be a gentleman. I'm trying to learn, I never had the chance. I still look to my manager, but he gon' teach me how to be a rapper before a good man. I grew up afraid to find a letter on Mama's dresser telling us goodbye. I'm used to it all, so you don't gotta hold back and cry, but I gotta tell you why I'm not. I didn't know where until 1:24 the day I got that phone call, and I let the phone drop. I'm trying to be my best to be a gentleman. I'm trying to learn, I never had the chance. I still look to my manager, but he gon' teach me how to be a rapper before a good man.
So maybe he is talking to his significant other. He says, I'm trying to be the best to be the man that, I'm just trying to be the best man that I could be, but when I speak to my manager, he kind of more focused on me being an artist than being a good man, so it's like, it's a business manager, so I don't see why they would want anything different, right? He wants him to be a better artist versus a better man, so that's what he says there.
You knew where your dad was at work or he's home when he's taking the load up. I didn't know where until 1:24 the day I got that phone call, and I let the phone drop. I'm trying to be my best to be a gentleman.
See, I'm trying to be my best to be a gentleman.
Trying to learn, I never had the chance. I still look to my manager, but he gon' teach me how to be a rapper before a good man. I grew up afraid to find a letter on mama's dresser telling us goodbye. I'm used to it all, so you don't gotta hold back and cry. But I gotta tell you why.
So maybe something happened with his mom, right? Maybe something happened with his mom, if I'm catching that right.
I never had the chance, I still look to my manager, but he gon' teach me how to be a rapper before a good man. I grew up afraid to find a letter on mama's dresser telling us goodbye.
Yeah, so I grew afraid to find the letter of my mom stressing telling us goodbye.
I'm used to it all, so you don't gotta hold back and cry. But
I'm used to it all, so you don't gotta hold back and cry. Damn. And yeah, he said he looks to his manager, I guess, for advice, but the manager's really just gonna help him become a better rapper versus a better man or a better person.
I gotta tell you why. I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like?
I'm not right for you, but I won't get up and leave. Cause I hate the pain that is coloring my veins, that is present in solitary.
Yeah, yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This guy right here, REN. Oh my goodness. Tomorrow, we doing another one, bro. REN is so different, bro. I don't know where he's from, but wherever it is that he's from, super talented guy, bro. This guy, amazing with the guitar, amazing with his raps, amazing with his beats, amazing with his storytelling. Like, he is so sharp in every way. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro.
Get up and leave. Cause I hate the pain that is coloring my veins, that is present in solitary. What does your love look like? Does it look black and white? Is it your kryptonite? Do all your demons get louder at night and the voices get softened when we're intertwined? I've been going to therapy lately, cause the cause and effect made me hate the way that I feel when the loving gets real. Cause I just wanna run and escape the pressure that paints me. Pressure of safety, pressures of promises that turn to maybes. Pressure of bravely moving in the same direction. The pressure been driving me crazy. So my
yeah, bro, I'm telling you, bro. Hey, yo, this shit right here is kind of deep. So, you know, they talk about depression, they talk about anger, dealing with shit in their mind, you know, having to go to therapy, the pressure, you know, it just kind of affects you. You know, when you got a lot of pressure as a person, you tend to ignore it, you know, and we break. And instead of addressing it and finding ways to cope with it, we bottle it up, we stay silent, and then when we explode, it ends up hurting ourselves and everybody else around us. Guys, I just want to say, like, if you ever need help, you know, well, I'm here. You know, you can always reach out. I think anybody that writes in the comment section knows that I do my best at responding to them. And the same way you guys comment about the videos that I do, feel free to comment about y'all issues. Like, I'm never gonna push you guys away. I'm never gonna shy away from it. And if anybody else has anything negative to say about those things, then we just simply ban those people and delete those messages, because I'm a person that care a lot about those, especially the ones that support me and show me the love. I gotta give it right back. I forget what it was that was said the other day, but it was like Kevin Gates said, you know, I'm learning to reciprocate the energy that you produce for me, you know, and I've always reciprocated the energy that is produced, you know, for me. But nowadays I think I'm just learning to do that a lot more. So, you know, I say that to say, man, just don't be shy in reaching out for assistance if you need the assistance. Real shit, you know, just reach out, you know. And even if you know, we're gonna make a Discord as well. Yeah, we're gonna make a Discord as well for you know, the reactions and the community and everything that we're building here, just so that way we're able to just have, you know, even deeper conversations. Maybe you guys can request and things on there as well. So yeah, I appreciate y'all though.
Therapist said that these wounds that I kept were created when I was the pressure of safety, pressures of promises that turn to maybes, pressure of bravely moving in the same direction. The pressure been driving me crazy. So my therapist said that these wounds that I kept were created when I was a kid. And just like that, all my thoughts raced back to a Welsh town, 96. My mother was crying, my father was screaming and shouting, denying the sin of deceiving and cheating and lying. The weeds are uprooted, the garden is dying, but still still she forgives. The cycle repeats, every night I try to sleep, hearing the screams through concrete, mothering peace, a vision of love, a lesson that fused with the cells in my blood, a lesson that taught me that love ain't enough and that love can be porcelain when times get tough. Flash forward 5 years later, sitting in the passenger seat of my dad's car with my maker. My dad looked shaken, turned to face him, the words that he spoke cutthroat like razor. He said, Ren, sometimes love can be complicated, navigating a world that we co-created, and I've made mistakes but I will love you daily. And just like that, it's just me, my mum and my sis. The stress left mum disabled for a bit. I grew up fast then cause
Before we switch up, I'm telling you, this guy right here can rap his ass off. This guy really could rap his ass off. He's been doing a better job with his videos, and I'm just proud of him, honestly.
when the loving gets real, cause I just wanna run and escape the pressure.
So that just when the love, I just want to run away from the problems and escape, right? You know, when you're dealing
That
with
paints me, pressure of safety, pressures of promises that turn to maybes, pressure of bravely moving in the same direction, the pressure been driving me crazy.
moving in the same direction, the pressure has been driving me crazy.
Oh, my therapist said that these wounds that I kept were created when I was a kid, and just like that, all my thoughts raced back to a Welsh town, 96.
You know, so he said, my therapist said pretty much when I was a kid is where all of these things kind of stem from, right? So then he goes back into 1996.
Mother was crying, my father was screaming and shouting, denying the sin of deceiving and cheating and lying. The weeds are uprooted, the garden is dying, but still she forgives.
So, you know, the dad was cheating. The dad was pretty much, you know, toxic, abusive relationship. And, you know, even still, the mom ends up forgiving. But he's there as a kid listening to all these things.
Cycle repeats, every night I try to sleep, hearing the screams through concrete, mothering peace, a vision of love, a lesson that fused with the cells in my blood, a lesson that taught me that love ain't enough and that love can be porcelain when times get tough. Flash forward 5 years later, sitting in the passenger seat of my dad's car with my maker.
One more time real quick before I speak.
Times get tough, flash forward 5 years, a lesson that taught me the free, mothering peace, a vision of love, a lesson that fused with the cells in my blood.
So, you know, like I said, he's on his bed listening to the screams, listening to this. Like, I'm not sure if it was the dad beating the mom or if it was just arguing kind of screams. But this is very traumatic for kids. And, you know, how do I put this? You know, growing up, you know, I got to witness, you know, unfortunate situations when it came to, you know, abuse and things. So, you know, it's not an easy thing to deal with, but for me it was a learning thing of like what not to do and how to respect, right? So, you know, in the abusive physical in the physical abuse department.
A lesson that taught me that love ain't enough and that love can be porcelain when times get tough. Flash forward 5 years later, sitting in the passenger seat of my dad's car with my maker. My dad looked shaken, turned to face him, the words that he spoke cutthroat like razor. He said, Ren, sometimes love can be complicated, navigating a world that we co-created. And
So he said, you know, he was in the car with his dad and said, you know, sometimes things can get shaky, you know.
like razor. He said, Ren, sometimes love can be complicated, navigating a world that we co-created.
So yeah, sometimes love could be complicated, navigating a world where we both co-created. You know, and he said they were cutthroat words, meaning like they hurt him as a kid, you know. So he's sitting there listening to his dad, and his dad said those words, and you know they affected him till now.
And I've made mistakes, but I will love you daily. And just like that, it's just me, my mum, and my sis. The stress left mum disabled for a bit.
So then the dad ends up leaving, you know, and you know it's this is a little tough because you know these are decisions that I've struggled with myself, right? As a dad, where it's like, you know, sometimes you're like, damn, do I walk away? Damn, do I stay? Damn, do I walk away? Damn, do I stay? Right? As a mom, I'm sure you deal with the same thing. Damn, do I go? Damn, do I stay? Damn, do I go? Damn, do I stay? So as a parent, this is a tough thing, you know, that you tell your kids and then actually do it. So, you know, I feel for this, you know. And he said just like that, he was there at home with his sister, his mom, and then the stress, you know, all the pressure, the anger and everything that left his mom a little bit disabled, where it's like, you know, it's hard to function when you lose somebody like that in your life. So, you know, especially when they walk away.
I grew up fast then, cause I gotta be a new REN. Strong for my sister, my mama a loose end. Confused but moving through the confusion. When all new love feels fake like What does your love look like? Does it tear your inside? Does it keep you up at night? My brother. Does it make you feel like a fist in the windpipe? Suffocate the feeling of what love's meant to feel like. Navigating you but I'm still not quite right. One night stand, make the pain stop one night. One more heart to the blade of my cold night. What does your love look like?
And what does your love look like? He said he grew up fast. He dealt with a lot, just because he had to kind of step up to the plate. But what's the love look like? At the end of the day, that shit still hurts. And, he grew up to be the person that he is now because of his dad, leaving him so young and shit. So, yeah. Shit is hard, bro. This shit is tough.
Make the pain stop one night. One more heart to the blade of my cold night. What does your love look like?
You realize how hard that I work and you told me you feel for me. If I lost all my motivation tomorrow, would you still love me? It's easy to love when I'm up, when I'm down and you leaving. You can't even give me an answer cause you never seen it, and that's why it's hard to believe it. If you It's how hard that I work and you told me you feel for me. If I lost all my motivation tomorrow, would you still love me?
If I lost all my motivation tomorrow, would you still love me? Sometimes we love a person for how driven they are, and once they lose that spark, it's like, it ain't the same person no more. So
it's easy to love when I'm up, when I'm down and you leaving.
it's easy to love when I'm up, when I'm down, when you leave.
You can't even give me an answer cause you never seen it, and that's why it's hard to believe it. If you need help but I'm too far away, is it over for you? Maybe I'm just not the person for you, even though I still could be the soul for you. Maybe we are meant to be together, but our history got in the way. Your trust issues, my fear issues, too many issues at play.
I'm gonna put this shit back one more time for me, cause I need this.
Got in the way. Your trust issues, my fear issues, too many issues at play. You in the way, even though I still could be the soul for you. Maybe we are meant to be together, but our history got in the way.
Maybe we are meant to be together, but our history got in the way.
Your trust issues, my fear issues, too many issues at play. You yell fast, I get quiet, you wanna see more passion. I've seen what real yelling can lead to, so no, I don't have it. I grew up afraid to see holes in a wall in a room that was locked from inside. I promise I'm used to it all. You don't gotta ever hold back and cry, but I gotta tell you why. I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like?
That shit was hard, bro. That shit was hard. I'm not right for you. I'm right for me. What does your love look like? What does your love look like? Definitely putting that shit on repeat. So what I took away from that song, a couple things. Abusive relationships. I took away pretty much, when you're not meant to be together, but you are meant to be together. I took away cheating, I took away abuse. And then most importantly, the hurt of the people involved. Token, I think he was talking about his significant other, where Ren was talking about how he experienced it from his dad and his mom. So the trauma that it leaves behind for a kid, and then the trauma that it leaves behind from the person actually going through it, being Token in this situation. This was really, 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 really deep. They rap a lot and they speak really fast, but if you slow it down and you keep going back, you'll catch what they're talking about. So yeah, definitely really good song though. And would we react to more Token? Would we react to more Ren? Absolutely, absolutely. That was tough. That was tough. Good job, Token. Good job, Ren. And hopefully you guys met somebody new that y'all can go ahead and follow, show some love to. And either one of these guys, honestly, worth the listen. Worth the listen for sure. All right. I appreciate y'all as always, man. Please be sure to lend a helping hand. Like, share, subscribe, do all those good things. As always. 2 is better than 1, but 3 is always going to be better than none. Stay safe out there. God bless y'all. Let's get on to the next one, y'all. Let's do this.